Good afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark and today I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2007 Toyota Rav4 Cruiser L Series. Starting at the front of the car, you notice is fitted with a nudge bar, also driving lights standard in the L Series as well. In fairly good condition, a few minor little stone chips on the front of the car and a very minor one on the right hand front guard. The car's finished in what Toyota call mist green metallic paint, so really attractive, especially in the sunshine. You can just see the sparkle in the metallic finish of the car. Presents in really good order considering it's a 2007 model. I do notice we do have Toyota factory alloy wheels, 17-inch tyres with fairly good tread on them. And as you can see coming down the driver's side of the car, minor little blemish just on the rear guard there, but overall in really good condition. As we come around to the tailgate, notice it is fitted with a spare wheel cover, just makes it look a lot neater from the rear of the car. All of the chrome badging running through the left-hand side of the tailgate. Is fitted with a factory Toyota tow bar, 1.5 tonne towing capacity. So it's going to, tow your little 6x4 trailer around nice and comfortably. And important to note as well, tailgate, the rear bar and everything, fairly well unmarked. So in really good order actually. The left-hand side of the car, or passenger side of the car, presents once again in similar order. A couple of minor little cosmetic touch-ups on that rear wheel arch. Important to note, the alloys on this left-hand side are fairly well unscathed. A very minor little scuff mark on the left-hand front, but generally the overall condition of the exterior is a real credit to the previous owner. It's been really well maintained, and I would think probably been garaged as well based on the condition. Also just important to note while we're scanning around the exterior, and we'll speak about it further, factory sunroof being the L Series as well. So we've got it in the open position at the moment just to give you an idea of the sort of room. So now we move under the bonnet of the little Rav. We'll have a bit of a chat about the drive line and the performance of the car. Little 2.4 litre 4-cylinder motor. It's going to give you 125 kilowatts of power, this little car, so it's got a little bit of power output if you need it. 224 newton meters of torque, but the really good thing about this car, it's going to give you 9.6 litres combined per 100 k's. So for a little medium SUV, that's really good economy. You're looking at in excess of 600 kilometres to a tank of fuel. So back to the tailgate of the Cruiser now. Just one single door opens right up, plenty of access into the back. Do notice it's fitted with a cargo blind. Also, when you want to store things from view, you notice that this little extra section just attaches to the rear of the headrests, just to keep whatever we've got in the back of the car completely covered from view. Simply like that, so when the tailgate's closed, everything's obscured. Just a simple matter of popping it back like that. One important thing to note, a stack of storage space. Really good storage area there, and as you can see, possibly previous owners' escapees from the 80s, the old 80s sun cover for the windscreen. Also important to note, and I've intentionally left these second row seats in those positions, they are adjustable back and forth. So we've actually got the smaller 40% seat in the forward position, and also adjustable as far as your back as well. So, a lot of flexibility there. Also, you do have releases for the seats here on the side. Yeah, they're fairly stiff, but that works. You do notice when it's now dropped into the folded position, just a really large flat storage area. So now we're sitting inside the Rav4 and we'll run through all of the features that it has on offer. Starting on our driver's armrest, all of our switches for our power windows, a manual lock and unlock button as well for the doors. Just up ahead of that we've got our little knob to control the brightness on the dashboard at night time. Our steering wheel is height and reach adjustable, so set ourselves up where we're nice and comfy. Simple matter of just locking it into place by the lever underneath the steering column. Do notice leather wrapped steering wheel. We've got our factory cruise control stalk down on the bottom right hand corner, and then all of our controls on the left hand side of the steering wheel for our audio. So switching between obviously radio or CD, jump between stations, volume controls as well. No need to take your eyes off the road. Moving into the centre console section now, important to note, 6-stack in-dash CD player, MP3 compatible, fairly compact setup but good quality sound system. Then as we move below, you notice we've got our digital clock, we've got dual zone air conditioning, so we've got both zones, passenger and driver, set to low at the moment. It is running the aircon, but can hardly hear it all. We do have a lock button for our four-wheel drive up on the left-hand side, and speaking of that, it is four-wheel drive on demand in the RAV. Moving down below our climate control aircon, we do have front seat heaters for winter, just to keep our Tootsie warm. Downhill descent control as well. You notice a little LED button there. This car is fitted with an alarm system as well, which is just good security. Have our cup holders standard in the RAV in the front there, and then our T-bar for selection of automatic, or we can drive it in performance mode with a simple flick of the lever across to the right hand side. Allows you to engage your gears manually. Handbrake is standard, and then just next to that at the back of the T-bar, our controls for our exterior mirrors. They are electric. Also, being the L series, important to note, we've got a full leather interior, so we've got leather front and rear seats, leather trim on the door panels, leather wrapped steering wheel, leather wrapped handbrakes. So a lot of luxury in the car, as well as luxury, a lot of safety as well. We've got front, side and curtain airbags, so you can rest assured all the occupants in the car, including yourself driving, very safe. The other thing that is really attractive about the little RAV is the way that it's been maintained so far in its life. Having a look at the service books earlier, we find that the services all the way through from new have all been carried out at the correct intervals, all the way up to 107, and then we've just carried out the current intermediate service as well. So you can rest assured this car's been well looked after so far in its life, and sure to provide you with Toyota's reliable motoring. Nice car. And somebody just knocked on the front door, but it was actually the sunroof. As we mentioned earlier when we were outside the car, that sunroof's in the fully open position now, so lets plenty of light in. Lovely, lovely spring afternoon in Berwick, and we just let the sunshine stream into the car, or if you don't want the wind circulating through the roof, we can just pop it up into the tilt position. So it still allows the fresh air to come in, but it's not messing with your hairdo. So I hope this gives you a really good idea of the quality of our little Rav4. 9.6 litres combined per 100 k's, so over 600 k's to a tank of fuel. 125 kilowatts, but most importantly, as you can see from the video, a lot of luxury about the car. A little compact, fuel efficient SUV. Hope this gives you a really good idea of the quality. If you've got any further questions, feel free to give us a ring, 9907 0555. Have a great day.